Patrick Hostis here. The Second Amendment is under attack here in Washington State.
Well, Lori, that's the senator who heads up the committee on gun-related topics, and he told us he expects at least 2 brand new gun-related bills to be on the books potentially by the end of this month. He says Democrats being in control is part of the reason, but he says it's what the people want. Well, not the people who were out here this morning.
Shame, shame, shame on Senator Saldana. Shame on her.
There have been bigger pro-gun rallies at the state capitol.
It's repulsive, literally repulsive.
But this year's crowd seems more worrisome.
Last year, our Senate was able to kill a lot of bad bills in committee. This year, we're not so lucky.
Because the Democratic Party is running our state now.
Shayna Vayet.
Print your name as well and make sure all this is printed out.
She's helping fellow gun owners find their lawmakers to tell them hands off their guns and stop trying to pass new laws that threaten their Second Amendment right to bear arms.
They're not considering the people in the state. And so Seattle's making rules, and our governor is right in line with all those rules that Seattle's making.
This is the bump stock?
Governor Jay Inslee backs a bill that would make so-called bump stocks and other trigger modifications illegal. That bill has a hearing Monday, along with 4 others, including moves to limit high-capacity magazines and requiring gun owners to lock up weapons around children and the mentally ill.
If you fail to use a gun safe or a trigger lock or whatever that might keep the gun out of the wrong hands, then you're responsible for the damage that gets done with that.
Democratic Senator Jamie Peterson says a proposal to ban assault weapon sales will not be debated this year, and there are no plans on taking anyone's weapons. But he says voters have recently passed gun-related initiatives, and the new proposals have bipartisan support.
So the question here is, how do we balance that very real constitutional right with a public safety crisis that we have with gun violence?
So what do you say to somebody that's coming in to break your house? Please stop right there while I go unlock my gun? That's ridiculous.
Shayna Vayet plans on coming back to Olympia Monday to testify against the bills.
These tyrants cannot succeed.
She says gun owners need to prepare for a fight to protect their rights.
We have freedoms, we have a constitution. It's there for a reason. Our forefathers put that in place for a reason.
The Senate's going to be hosting public testimony on those 5 potential new gun laws here on Monday morning. They are expecting big crowds to testify on both sides of the debate. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
I'll be at the state capitol building tomorrow, so look for a report about what I see there and what I hear. This has been Patrick Hostis.